Let's see what we have here. Right, that's something that I do actually want to definitely show you. Triple pages. You've got the page of Pentacles, page of Cups, and sorry about that, page of Swords. I thought they were all next to each other. They weren't all next to each other, but we have triple pages. And as I, well, spoiled for you guys, a Two of Cups and a Two of Wands. And I'm not saying there's a little bit of, you know, those fancy, you know, 1111 numbers around here, but I kinda am though. The whole world is at your feet, you know? And there is a growth here. Literally. But what I see for you guys is somebody new who you did not think was gonna be the one, actually. I think you might be having somebody in your lives right now, or perhaps somebody's gonna show up in the beginning of the month. Somebody who you don't initially really mesh well with, but I think there is something about them that you can't really see initially, and not in a bad way. It's just, you know, we have the first impressions thing, and first impressions are always the truest. I don't really agree with that, and I think most of us wouldn't. I think most of us would think that's quite really sad. So there is somebody, or there will be somebody who you don't really mesh with originally really well. Words, language, I'm really good at that. But this is really just not really who they actually are with you. Only through getting to know them better will you actually be able to discover that they might be somebody worth exploring the possibility of something new with. Because you guys, literally the first time I've ever pulled 3 pages. This will be somebody new who not only is amazing for you in the way of emotions, but also cares for you, you know, like that person will be picking up the bill. But they also will have a clear idea of what they want to get for you, even if you don't get along at the beginning. The Two of Cups will win over. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Two of Cups in this case literally means that you guys will be going out for a drink together, and in a more social, relaxed setting, perhaps off of work, you know, begrudgingly agreed to go out for drinks, or go out for drinks in a group setting, and suddenly you guys end up together, and even though you've been squabbling with each other before over some nonsensical things, just actually sitting down and getting a drink together opens up for both of you a lot more of who each of you were, whom the other didn't see. And there's a lot of potential for this to really grow into something pretty amazing for both of you. Or at least it has a lot of growth potential, I can definitely give you that. But you do have to go out for those drinks though. So somebody along the way in June who you squabble with all the time, and who you like don't necessarily like detest, like, you don't hate them, but you're just like, nah, they're annoying. I'm just saying, don't give up on the chance to get to know people you would dismiss previously a little bit further. Oh, I always think it's worth giving people a chance, you know, at least one. And if the one doesn't work out, well, then completely up to you, you know, drop them, move on, whatever. There's plenty of efficiency, but this one, I'm just saying, you know, give it a chance. Because there is potential for something pretty cool. You know, maybe opposites attract in this case. A romance angel for you guys. Let's see. I'm sorry about the camera wobble. This is pretty good for you, Pisces. Not bad. Okay, hello. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking about. I mean, it's a horrible, horrible adage, you know, about boys pulling pigtails, meaning that they like the girl, but in this case, consider the squabbles could turn far more playful, and maybe they were actually initially playful as well. However, just really give them a chance. Give them a chance to just have a fun evening or multiple evenings together over some drinks. You never know what might come out of this, because a lot may come out of this. I mean, and it might just keep going, really.